Hello and welcome to UCV Azad's Summer Bhangra Tryout Choreo walkthrough. Basically, I'm just going to walk through all of our audition choreo bit by bit, separate it into hands and feet. Most of the video I'm going to be facing forward and it'll be mirrored. For any part where there's rotation involved, I might change that up a little bit, but I'll talk about that. And yeah, I'll take it pretty slow. Any parts that you think are too slow, you feel free to skip, and if it's too fast, feel free to rewind. And I hope this will be really helpful. Thank you. The first sequence of moves is a jump followed by 3 digs. For this jump, start with a shoulder width stance, and the goal of the jump is to basically just hit your butt with your heels. That looks like this. Next, you're going to hop onto your left foot while rotating your right foot in the air. And then this is going to be the first dig that you're starting. A dig looks like this. Notice that I'm on the balls of my feet. I have a slight bend in my knees. And when my foot is landing, it doesn't hit the ground quite where it began. It hits the ground kind of in between where we started, like right around here. And my toes are pointing off to the side and the inside of my foot is pointing forward. So one more time. The counts for these first 2 moves, the jump is going to start on the and count before the 1. So that looks like and 1. And then the hop onto this foot is on the next and count, and 2. So and 1 and 2. Next, you do the same thing on this side. Hop onto my right foot and get that good rotation. And 3. And 4. So just get comfortable with those digs. This is pretty repetitive footwork that we'll keep seeing. So just practice those digs. So the whole sequence, all the way through, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. The hands for this first sequence, I'm basically prepping here so that I'm ready to explode on the and count. It's not really, you don't really see it, but it's just the prep. And 1, and 2. So what I'm doing here is I have my forefingers together and my thumb out, palms facing forward. And I'm just trying to get as far back as my shoulders will let me. And then I come all the way forward. It's like I'm creating a diagonal line and I'm closing in. I'm staying in that line the whole way through, but I'm just coming in and like towards my chest. And then you turn the diagonal line this way and do the same thing. So, and 1, and 2. The next movement is all in your wrist and your elbows. So it's gonna start, I still have my 4 fingers together. I'm gonna start somewhere here with my palms towards the front so that I'm ready to do this wrist movement. It's not quite like a tabletop and 90-degree angle. It's a little bit tilted and it's a little bit away from my face. So it's like not right in here. So I start with my palms facing away from me. This is the wrist movement, and this is with elbows. From here, I have my hands in this little thumbs up already. They're gonna come through my chest and out, and meet here for a clap. So again, from here, and 3, and 4. Hands again, prep, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Counts, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. The following sequence of footwork is 4 kick lifts, starting with your left side. What this looks like and with counts, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Basically, on the and count is when both your feet are on the ground. In between the and the whole count is when your kicking foot, it will be lifted. You're on the ball of your foot that's on the ground, but you haven't kicked yet. And on the whole count, you extend that foot to a kick with flexed foot. So, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. The hands for these 4 kick lifts is going to be basically the same thing twice. So you start with your left hand on your waist like this, and your right hand is going to come up on the and count and stop here at a 45-degree angle on the 1. And a 1. And then next, you're going to switch the hand that's up to be this one. And this hand is going to come in like this, and a 2. So remember how at the 2, this foot is going to be kicking out that way? While it's kicking out that way, we're just going to hit it like right here, almost at the knee, and like slide our hand back behind it afterwards. So that looks like this, and a 1, and a 2. The counts in the whole thing would actually be 5, 6, 7, 8 after the first sequence. So it would go, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and 8. The next sequence is pretty bouncy. You can have fun with it. It's going to be the same thing twice. So what that is you're hopping onto your right foot, lifting your left foot, placing it down, and shifting your weight onto this left foot. Hop onto your right foot again, lift your left foot again, and then do the same thing this way. So, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Our hands are going to come around and clap down here, and 1, and 1, and then they're going to come through my chest, and 2. So, and 1, and 2. So on that 2, it's again these hands facing away from me and like framing my face. My body is turned like 30 degrees to my left side, and here also it's like a 30 degrees. So it's like the body turn is from here, there's a slight lean, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So on that first pathway to that first clap, it kind of comes from around, but then after we hit here, just go ahead and take it straight from here. So again, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. This is the next footwork. It's going to be 3 taps on both sides, left side and then the right side. It goes like this, and tap, 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 and tap, tap, tap. On the and count, you're going to hop onto your right foot, and then and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So while you're doing those taps, sit into this leg that's that you hopped on. So first it's going to be the right foot, and then keep your left foot pretty light. Get 3 taps in, and then switch. You want to keep your feet pretty close together while you're doing the taps, and remember to sit into the leg that isn't tapping. So again, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Hands for the taps are gonna look like this. We're gonna start here by our shoulder and jut out into this, where basically our hands start on the same side and my forefingers together, my thumb is separated, palms facing away from me. This one's up and this one's like at my shoulder level or chest level. And with each tap, I basically move this hand across, and the distance between my two hands grows with each tap because this hand is not moving, but this one is. And then on the same on this side, and 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Here are the taps with hands, feet, and rotation all together. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. The next bit of footwork I'm going to do facing the back, and just imagine that you're watching me from behind. So I'm going to, after I do my taps, I'm going to do 2 lifts. First one to the left, directly to the left, and then the second one another 90 degrees to my left to face the back. So to do these lifts, I'm basically going to tap my right foot and then hop on it while I lift my left foot, then tap my left foot, hop and lift. So, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. That looks like this. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. This is my left. We're gonna do 2 of these. So just 2, not 4. The first one is facing this way, and 1. Second one is facing this way, and 2. So I basically turned 180 degrees counterclockwise to face the back. Hands are going to be basically like outstretched this way, and then the same wrist movement from before, and a slight elbow movement, but not too much. It's just gonna be from open to close, open to close. So we're here, open to close, open to close. And 1, and 2. The back is gonna be the back again. We just did our 2 lifts, and my right foot is up. I'm gonna go ahead and put my right foot down. The music is gonna go da 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 da, and I'm gonna basically just match that with my feet. Da 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 da. So this is my left foot. Everything was my left foot. This is my left foot. This is still my left foot. I can't mirror it for you. It's gonna be this one lifting, but when I'm facing the back, it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be this foot. So again, da da da. So basically I'm just like hopping forward, and then I'm shifting back, so it's like left, right, left, lift left, and turn. Again, it's left, right, left, lift left. The hands from here, I'm facing the back, we're gonna go up, and on that first like thing, they're gonna come and clap down here. Da, 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 da. So when I come forward, my left foot is up, I'm gonna go da, da. The hands from up close, they were here, they go up, they clap on the first thingy, da, go through that clap, come back up, and then hit your side. So those are the first 3 like things, da, da, da. Again, that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Da, da. 4, 5. So with the feet again, I was here. I put it down. So while I put it down, I'm gonna put my swing my hands around while I'm putting my foot down. Da, 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 da. Now we have our left foot up. We're here. You're facing the front. Now we're gonna explode. Switch feet by jumping onto the left foot, lifting the right foot, and at the same time, my hands went up here, back into these hands, and facing up and out. So again, from here to here. And I'm projecting up, my chest is pointing up, not forward, not here, but up here. And we're gonna do 4 bounces in place. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next 4 bounces, your hands are gonna make their way to behind your back. This foot is not really moving. So again, from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Basically, I was counting half speed this whole time, and this next part is only gonna make sense if I count at the right speed. So this is going to be the equivalent of a 1 and 2 and, based on the way I've been counting, but I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4. So we had our right foot up like this. We were bouncing on our left foot. We're gonna keep bouncing on our left foot and go tap, 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 tap. That's 2 bounces and 4 taps. So tap, tap, another bounce, tap, tap. On the first and third tap, I'm bouncing on my left foot. The hands here, I'm gonna have my left hand in a fist underneath my chin and my right hand supporting that. And yeah, tap, 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 tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, I'm gonna have my hands here in this little like thumb thing, closed thumbs with my palms facing towards me. And then it's gonna go 5, 6, 7. So what that was, with just the feet, that was my right foot hopping forward, and then left foot, 6, and for 7, I'm turning this way, and I'm gonna face the back. So 5, 6, 7. The hands were from here by my head, they come forward, up and diagonal, or diagonal up and forward into these hands. 5, 6, 7. So I turn to my left, counterclockwise, 180 degrees to face the back. I'm facing the back for 7. Next, I simply lift my left leg, 8, 1, and I land in jugni. Jugni basically means that my feet are really wide apart and I'm squatting as deep as I can. That's my jugni. And my toes should be pointing outwards. My right hand is going to be facing forward. My left hand is going to be all the way forward, and my left hand is going to be at my elbow of my right hand. And the hands are just these little 3s with the holes. Again, from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that was and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Again, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Open my left foot. I open my left foot and land in jugni. And that's the end. Congrats for making it through this very long walkthrough for UCB Azad's summer tryout choreo. Yeah, feel free to ask any questions and drop by office hours, rewind the video. I hope this was helpful, and don't be intimidated if you've never done Bhangra, because you can do it, and we're so excited to see you. Thank you.